What is good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Before anything, I'm sorry that you killed my brothers in the background, my little brothers in the background. Oh, this pimple hurts so bad. This one too in my eyebrow. You know, you're gonna hear them in the background. They might be saying curse word and whatever. I'm sorry about that. Nothing I can do. So, hope your day been going well. Or your night. You know, it's winter, so whenever you're seeing this, of course, because I'm not posting this today or the day that I make this. I'm gonna post this in 2 weeks. 2 weeks later. Well, in 2 weeks. So you know what I'm saying? Let's get into this video though. So I just got done reading Matthew 14, the book of Matthew, chapter 14, and it were these two things that there were these couple verses that kind of like stuck out to me. So the first one, where is that? Oops, let me move this. Go here. Oh, hold on, give me a sec, y'all. Sorry. Oh, it's not loading now. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, it's not loading. So in a way, give me a second. Why is it not loading? These are my other phones, so like, this is my old phone right here. And the note that I wrote on this phone that I'm recording with, it's not coming through this phone for some reason. Do I reset it? Hold on. Oh, that's fine then. I just go top of my head. It was this verse, and this one verse. I'm gonna go up on it real quick. Let me go to my Bible app. Boom. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 14. I'm on right now. And it was these verses right here. So I'm gonna put it before I read it. I'm gonna like sum up what is this is talking about. So the book is called right here. It's Matthew, but like the title of this part of the book is Jesus feed 5,000. So basically, like Jesus went on the boat after he heard the death of John the I can pronounce that one word Baptist, right? Yeah, John the Baptist. Stuff like that. Jesus went on the boat to be alone, and people, like he went alone to head somewhere and to also be alone. Well, he went on the boat to go somewhere and also be alone, and people heard like where he was headed, and they follow Jesus Christ on foot and everything. And Jesus saw the huge crowd and stuff like that, and he had compassion, and healed the sick. You know what I mean? So, and that evening, like Jesus' disciple was like saying like, it's getting late. This is a remote place. Sent the crowd to like village so they could like be able to buy food for themselves. And Jesus said to the disciple, like saying like, they're necessary. You don't need to, you don't gotta send them away. Y'all could feed them. And they was like, how? We only have 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. This will not be enough to feed 5,000 men, and including women and children. That won't be enough to feed not even 10 people, not even 5, not even 3 most likely. You know what I mean? And Jesus was like, like bring them here. And Jesus said, bring them here. And then Jesus told the 5,000 people, like to the people, to sit down on the grass. And Jesus took the 5 loaves of bread and the 2 fishes. I'm like reading it. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I'm looking down because I'm reading my notes. Well, not my notes, but the highlight I did on the Bible. But I'm like, in a way, I'm putting in my own words. So yeah. So if you see me looking down a lot and stuff like that, that's because I'm reading through it. And Jesus like told him to sit down, told the people to sit down on the grass, and he took the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, right? And he looked up toward the heaven, and he and blessed them. You know what I mean? Then breaking the loaf into pieces, he gave the bread to the disciple, who like the disciple broke it to like pieces to be and people. Well, not broke it, but like they had enough. Like that 5 loaf of bread became like 500 loaf of bread or 5,000 loaf of bread. You know what I mean? Those 2 fishes became like 5,000 fishes. You know what I mean? Like they didn't even have like probably not even a basket full, but now they had like 20 basket that was full of bread and fishes. You know what I mean? And the people ate as much as they wanted. And afterward, the disciple picked up the 12 basket of leftover. They were still leftover those after feeding 5,000 people. That was still leftover. That's how much like Jesus, like the heaven blessed the food that Jesus was holding. Like Jesus Christ, like that, like that's how much that Jesus Christ like gave for the people and for the and disciple and to his disciple himself. You know what I mean? And yeah, and it said here about 5,000 men were fed that day, in addition to all the women and children. So that verse right there, well, those things I got from the verse, I should read the verse actually for y'all actually. So before I get into what like how I took these verses, I'm gonna read the verse. So this is gonna be verse 16 all the way to 21. Matthew 14. Yeah, the book of Matthew, chapter 14. So it said this. But Jesus said that But Jesus said, that isn't necessary. You feed them. But we have only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, they answered. Verse 8, this is Jesus. Bring them here, he said. Then he told the people to sit down on the grass. Jesus took the 5 loaf and 2 fish, looked up toward the heaven, and blessed them. Then breaking the loaf into pieces, he gave the bread to the disciple who distributed. I can pronounce that word. I'm sorry, y'all. Who distributed them. Oh, gosh, I know it's not like that. Oh, I can't pronounce that word. I know I'm reading it in my head, but I can't. Uh, who distribute it to the people. They all ate as much as they wanted, and afterward the disciple picked up 12 baskets of leftover. About 5,000 men were fed that day, in addition, in addition to all the women and children. I took. I got my bad habit coming back on me, biting my nails. It sucks. Sorry. I took those those verses as like in a way like God will give you what you need. Like if you believe in like if you really like live for and have faith in Him, God will give you what you need. Like if you're missing $5 to pay your rent, He will give you 500. I don't know. You one of your friends will give you the fund. Oh yeah, here I find. Here you go. I'm just feeling generous today, and I'm gonna give you $500. You know what I mean? That's Jesus Christ. That's Jesus Christ helping. You know what I mean? Like in a way, He's blessing. You know what I mean? He's blessing. You know, He's blessing you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So in a way, I feel like that's how He did with the food. There were only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. Jesus Christ looked up into heaven and blessed them, and blessed those 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. And those 5 loaves of bread multiplied to like maybe like 10,000 of bread. Those 2 fishes multiplied to maybe like 10,000 of fishes. You know what I mean? Like, because they had 12 baskets. They were full of leftover. And there was 5,000 people there. Including men, women, and children. All 5,000. Like, there was still, there was still so much. So Jesus Christ will bless you so much that He will give you more than you need. You're like, whoa, like, God, I don't need $5. He gave you 500. You know what I mean? like God will give you what you need. God will give you what you need, and that's how I took those verses as. Like, He will give you what you need. Always, He will give you what you truly need. Like, if you really have faith in Him and believe in and live for Him, He will give you what you need. So that's all I see it as, honestly. And this video is gonna be short, but that's all I see it as. I see that verse as like, come to Christ. If you're struggling, and not even struggle, like if you needed something, like, and you live for Him, and you you pray to Him, you read His word, you live for Him, stuff like that. You truly live for Him and have faith in Him. Come to Him. He will feed what you're missing. He will give you what you're missing. You know what I mean? He wouldn't give you what you truly need. You know what I mean? So come to Him. I'm not saying don't come to Him. Oh God, I'm missing $5 to buy this bag of shit. No. Oh God, I'm missing a woman. So I don't be lonely. No, He's not gonna give you that stuff. I'm not talking about like those stuff. Like stuff that's really important. If you're missing couple, like if you're missing couple money, like couple dollars for rent, acts of Christ, Christ will will give it to you. You know what I mean? Really, but you gotta live for Him. You gotta truly be a man or woman of Christ. You really truly live for Him. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be perfect, but you really gotta try every single day to live for Him. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like, ask and it will be given. That's all I see it as. Like, I know this is the verse somewhere in the Bible. Ask and it will be given. That's all I see it as. So if you are a man of Christ or a woman of Christ, you ask and it will be given. Truly, something that you truly need, not something that you want. Oh, I want $5 to talk about this bag of chips. No. But He will give you what you truly need, and if you just have faith in Him and believe Him, He'll give what you truly need. You know what I mean? I think that's it, yo. That's all I got really for this video. That's all I got, man. I said that's really it. Shoot, hope this message reach out to y'all. Like I'm gonna say again, be a man of become a man of Christ, or become a woman of Christ. And I'm telling you, live for Him every single day. Every single day, try your hardest to live for Him every single day. Even if you fall, get up and do it again. Get up and keep on going, pushing forward. Live for Him every single day. Strive for Him. Strive for Him every single day. And God will give you what you need. He will complete you. God will complete you. He will satisfy you. You know what I mean? Like, He will give you what you truly need. Action will be given. You know what I mean? So that's really it. You know what I mean? He will bless you, y'all. He will bless you and bless those around you as well. So yeah, that's it, y'all. That's all I got for y'all, man. I'm sorry, I'm really exhausted. But I said, y'all, that's all I got for y'all, man. I love every single one of y'all, man. You already know what I'm about to say, because Jesus Christ, a big man upstairs, love y'all way more. Jesus Christ love you way more than you ever will know. He will love you way more than you ever know, man. That's it. That's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all stay safe. Peace out, man. You already know, man. God bless you. God bless every single one of you. And until next time, my brothers and sisters. Peace.